New York City is cooked, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. We are about to elect a mayor that is so underqualified it's not even funny. Let me jump into it. Number one, we're gonna put a mayor that has a bachelor's in African
Yep.
studies. I'm maybe black, but let's be quite honest. African studies? Like, do you really want a dentist that has a bachelor's in African studies? A mechanic that's going to work on your car and work on your tires in African studies? Do you want anybody that's in any professions that just has an African studies degree and doesn't have any experience in working in any of those fields? No, you wouldn't, right? So you're going to put
Right.
this person in control of one of the most important cities and
In
financial
the
districts
country.
in the world. I get this is beautiful. I love seeing this. And for the people who are watching, going to say, "Well, he was a state assemblyman. That's it." And he beat somebody that was
Exactly.
there forever. So it wasn't even that hard to beat him
Well
because he was
said.
just another face that somebody could actually vote for. That was the only reason he became the assemblyman. Now let's be quite honest. The guy is young. I give him that, right? He's a younger guy too. But let's be quite honest. Let's jump into the MTA thing. He wants to make bus fares and MTA free. How much is that going to cost you? On average,
For a
over
lot of people, it already
$200 per
is
month
free.
for every New Yorker, so that everybody can ride the bus and train for free. Majority of us don't take the train. I drive. I don't want to pay $200 per month just so somebody else could take the train.
Right.
That I'm
And
never
a lot
going to
of
get on
people
or
don't
indoor
pay for it
bus.
anyway. They jump the
It's already
turnstile.
expensive in New York, and now we got to shell another $1,200 a month for something that I don't use. Come on, this is kind of like the same thing where you have to drive into the city and pay the $9 just to so they can take that money and put it into the MTA. I'm paying $9 for a train that I don't even take. Now I'm gonna spend another $1,200 on top of that. Let's be
Exactly.
quite honest. We want to bring back childcare. I completely agree. We need to have more babies and have more children, but childcare is
Yes.
ridiculously expensive. How are we gonna subsidize that? Where's that
Right.
money going to come from? Once again, from taxes. Wait, hold on. What did he say? We're going to take it from the millionaires. We're just going to raise the taxes on them, city taxes, so that we can take that money and now put it into those industries and those spaces and places. No, that's not how it works. People who are here who have money can live anywhere they want, and there's plenty enough tax
Right.
loopholes for them to get around not ever having to spend an
What are
extra
they going to
dollar
do
at
when all the
all.
millionaires
So
are gone?
mainly, you're just going to tax the middle class and lower
They
class
don't need to
even
stay
more
here.
than they already get in tax now because the people of means can always get around it. Now, I'm not really against his idea of rent freezes. I get that for the rent stabilized buildings, but here's the thing: you can't put a cap on capitalism. What I mean by that is property taxes are going to still go up. Commodities are always going to still go up in how much they cost. So you're telling me that that landlord or or homeowner can't raise their rents a certain percentage per year, but the inflation may be going 7% a year, but I can only raise it about 1% per year. At the end of the day, the numbers aren't going to make sense, and people won't be able to profit from owning a home. Yes, are they millionaires? Some of them. Are some of them just getting by? Yes, but at the end of the day, there needs to be a profit. If there's no profit, there's no point of having any ownership.
Exactly.
And lastly, he wants to raise all the minimum wage to $30 an hour. Now we know we already got the recent one that we had or whatever, but he wants $30 an hour for everyone who pretty much works in New York City. How is that going to happen?
Yeah.
Once again, already small businesses can't afford to spend the amount of money
Yeah.
they can on regular workers.
You'll
And it's
wipe
already
small
such a bad
businesses off the
workers
map.
market in the last year. So where are these people going to get $30 an hour? Are we going to really
Exactly.
push AI
It's
even
common
harder
sense,
and harder
guys.
now to
Common
take over the
sense.
jobs that are some with their manual and some that don't really need to be there? Are we going to have realtors that pretty much can get replaced by AI? There's so much positions and spaces and places where we can get rid of a lot of assistants that are physically there just for an AI one that's going to do it from a laptop in some other random country. We're pushing to a better technological day and age, and
Yeah.
you don't understand that raising the amount of income is a great idea, but it just makes companies find other ways to make it more profitable and more efficient. We can't get away around that, right? It sounds great to make childcare a lot more cheap and available, but taxing the rich is not going to fix that. They can
Right.
just go other places, and people that are middle class don't even have enough money to even shell out even more. Making
Right.
MTA accessible to everyone is a great idea, but at the end of the day, it's going to cost on average over $200 per
This is
month for
like
every New
40% of our
Yorker.
paycheck in New
And
York
even though
City.
they may
So,
not be taking a train, $1,200 is already tight enough for majority of people. They can't be able to afford it. So outside of that, those are the reasons why New
thank
York City
you.
is cooked.